We did that effectively, and Zambians are yet to see the benefits, and they will see those benefits very soon. The key is that we must reconstruct the economy, and unless we reconstruct the economy, we cannot create jobs. We cannot support health, we cannot support education. So economic reconstruction is number one, and we set this agenda. We will not waver around it. We will stay focused. We know that's where the benefits are.
Your Excellency, Zambians elected you with hope that you will work on the confidence of this country in terms of the international community. When you went, to interact with the various heads of state from across the globe, how is the world looking at Zambia following your election?
Very, very good. We have generated electricity. We've generated goodwill, and we want to exploit this goodwill to the best of our abilities to benefit the people of Zambia. I emphasize, whatever we do, you will see this tradition. Wherever we go, whatever we do is for the people of Zambia. You will see credibility returning to Zambia once again. And we said so before we took office, before these people put us in office, that we will raise the bar. We're just beginning. You will see how we perform.
Mr. President, finally, the issue of corruption, the investigative wings have been going all out to, investigate, but some people contend that they are in a hurry to bring out these issues to the media before they exhaust the investigations. What's your reaction to this?
We understand the anxiety Zambians have because a lot of their resources were taken away from them. Our intent is very clear that we will be civil about it, we will be legal about it. We will not use a political hammer. We will allow the institutions, oversight institutions, who are mandated legally to deal with corruption. They will deal with corruption. We expect them to do it professionally. The Zambians want them to do what they're paid for to do. We will give them the political will, and they will get that will. Make no mistake about it.
Excellency, thank you very much, Mr. President, for your time. The President of the Republic of Zambia there, just reacting to some of the questions in the media with regards to his presidency and, of course, his attendance of the UN General Assembly. There's lots of traffic, you can imagine here, lots of pressure. Obviously, the security detail is very intense, but at least we managed to get a thing or two, and he's emphasized the fact that his administration remains committed to the fight against corruption. He has maintained the fact that he will ensure that the investigative wings are given the needed support for them to execute their duties, according to their mandate. But also he emphasized the fact that, for him going to the UN General Assembly was to try and help Zambia win back that confidence, and he has expressed the fact that he's very happy, and he gets a sense that the world is looking at Zambia in a different way. His commitment to the fight against corruption, according to him, has gone a long way in changing how the world looks at Zambia. He's also emphasized the fact that having interacted with the international community and having shared his dream for Zambia's economy, he seems to have gathered some very good things as far as that is concerned because of that assurance. So now it looks like there is some very good confidence that has been attained on the part of the international community. They believe that there's a government in place that can turn around the economic fortunes of this country. So what remains to be seen is whether or not these talking points, this interaction with the various figures on the globe at the UN General Assembly will translate into tangible progress, economic growth for this country. But the president has mentioned that really his visit to the US to attend the UN General Assembly was not so much about the IMF. There were many other talking points that were of his interest, and he mentioned that it was really about Zambia, and he refused and did not want us to reduce his attendance of the assembly to simply the IMF bailout package, but instead look at the broader picture, which is around economic development. But if you notice from his reaction to the question I posed earlier on, he seems to be constant on the issue of young people and job creation. He seems to be very, very constant as far as that is concerned. Perhaps it speaks volumes about how how he wants to ensure that he creates jobs for this country, and obviously for the young people, for them to be able to thrive in the various spheres of life. So that consistency when it comes to what the president has said is very uplifting, I can imagine, to the young people and of course to Zambians in general. So he's just trying to, as you can see on your screen, he's simply having some interaction with members of the UPND top organ of the party, and also various stakeholders. The service chiefs as well were on hand to receive him, and other senior government officials were on hand to receive him as he returns back home from the US, where he was attending the UN General Assembly. So there'll be lots of reactions when it comes to this event and the return of the president and what he said about Zambia, and the many other meetings that he had on the sidelines of the event. Many will obviously hope that going forward, Zambia's debt burden is lifted, and that the UN General Assembly, the interaction that it comes to fore when it comes to the head of state, will go a long way in really addressing the debt discussion of the country. So the president of the Republic of Zambia can confirm is back home. He did arrive here at the KK International Airport, and now makes way to State House to address other issues that are of national interest. And really the job has been done when it comes to that assignment that he had at the UN General Assembly. So you do want to stay with us here on ZNBC TV as we bring to you different reactions, different talking points with regards to this particular event. We can confirm to you, in case you're joining us, that the president is back home. My name is Brian Mulamba. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you, Brian. Live from the Kenneth Kaunda International Airport, where the president has landed from the United States of America. He specifically did go for the United Nations General Assembly, and he has reacted to what is expected from that particular trip. And like you heard, he's indicated that the trip must not be narrowed down to just an IMF package. It's bigger than that, and that the promise to raise the bar will continue, and as far as the country's profile is concerned, but well as the matters of delivery to expectations of Zambians. So the work is just but beginning, at least